It's a beautiful day up here on the ridge. Unfortunately, if you saw the last video, you know that Ivan broke down on the way out to Colorado. The parts are currently ordered and they're on their way to my friend Jimmy's house where we are currently parked. And my friend Justin, we want to go on a hike down in the Aspen area over in Maroon Bells. We're gonna actually be leaving Ivan. I know, I'm upset about it too.
I've become way far too emotionally attached to this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not happy about it.
Justin, are you ready to go on a hike?
I am ready to go on a hike.
And because we're leaving Ivan here, that means we're all gonna be packing into Dale's bus. So myself, Justin, and Dale are gonna be staying in the Slacker bus. My sisters have actually, they've already headed out, so they're gonna be staying in her van. Dale!
Mike.
Do you think we got room for one more?
I guess. There's always room for one more, isn't there?
I think so.
You know, he may have to sleep on the ground at night, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. If he's good, we'll let him sleep on the floor.
The bus is all packed. I got Ivan parked over there safely and out of the way for Jimmy, just so that, you know, it's not in the way while we're gone. But we're gonna be heading down to Leadville because Rachel and Christina are already down there with their van. They're visiting a friend, so we're gonna go meet up with them. And then the plan is to head over towards Aspen, like I was saying, because Justin and I are gonna be going to do a 18-mile hike tomorrow. We're gonna be heading up to a hot spring, so we've got a big day ahead. So we're gonna be going to find a boondocking spot for tonight, so we're close to the trailhead. And then tomorrow we'll take you up to the top for the hot spring, to show you what it's like to live on the road. Oh, whew. Hey look, they're filming. Found them. Well, we found the girls. So Rachel's gonna stay here with a friend and she's gonna get dropped off at the boondocking spot a little later, and then boondock the night away. So Christina's gonna be following us.
Yo, we finally got rid of Rachel!
We got rid of her.
Woo woo!
All right, you following me?
Yeah.
All right, bye. Bye. Hey, we're going boondocking tonight.
Woo woo! Guess what?
What?
I get to sleep in my van tonight.
You've been sleeping in your van.
I get to sleep in my van again tonight. All right, bye!
Is there a water feature down there, Michael?
There is.
There is a water feature.
Hey Justin, I think we're gonna go for the spot you picked. Woo! I think we can make the bus in there. It might not be flat, but it's gonna be nice. Hey Dale, you trust me? We didn't hit the tree. I got close to it.
Well, this is just peachy keen. I'm going for a dip. This is something, Mike.
Whoa!
Mike, have you ever considered a career in off-road monster trucking?
Thought about it. Sorry Dale, I'm gonna scratch up your paint job a little bit.
Oh well.
Don't worry about it. Oh God!
No!
Sorry. We just take 2 rocks, put it under the back wheels, get the back up just a little bit, and we'll be level.
Mike, they got Uber Eats out here?
No.
Alright.
I hope you're okay with me just racking your bus around.
Hey, you know, that's what it's for. That's why we're here. This is what we came to experience.
Well, we made it to the first boondocking spot. We're just gonna level it out with some rocks real quick because we don't got levelers. Hey Justin, what do you think about the spot?
It looks like it's out of a calendar shoot.
Well, the bus is level. The van is level. We're next to a river almost. The bus is here. We're missing Ivan. We're missing Ivan. So we're gonna be boondocking. So this boondocking spot, boondocking if you don't know means completely off-grid, dry camping, leave no trace, take care of yourself, camping. And this specific spot I found on iOverlander, which is an app that I've used for many years to find camping spots. I've stayed here before with Navi, my green bus. I was just so happy that it was available and I could share it with Dale, Justin, and Christina, who looks like she's just about to go swimming. You gonna jump in?
No, it's so cold.
Jump in, jump in!
Do it!
Do it, do it, do it! 3, 2, 1, do it, do it! Woo! How was it?
Really cold. really cold. But I really want to do it again.
Do it.
It's Colorado! I'm in Colorado! I feel like I have to! Woo! It doesn't get any warmer.
It doesn't get any.
Who's next?
Not me. Justin, you going in?
Yes!
Yeah, let me get my swim trunks.
One of the happiest things for me is to see my sister that happy. Her van is right here, and she's swimming right there. This is why we came to Colorado.
Wow. It's a lot of rocks.
It's a lot of rocks.
A little bit of snow.
Just a little bit. Not for a couple of slushes. Yo, Justin, what you up to?
I am stress packing.
Stress packing for the hike?
I am nervous.
Yeah, you'll be able to make it.
The longest hike I've ever done is around 12. And tomorrow we're doing 18. So that's a big jump. So I have snacks, water, bear mace.
Well, obviously the main reason why we camped at this boondocking spot is to get ready to pack our stuff. We're about 40 minutes up the road to the trailhead. We just have to get up and over Independence Pass, and then we'll be up on there. So right now what we're doing, packing, eating some dinner. I think Christina's still jumping in the river, actually. Oh, actually, no, she's laying out on the rock. I'll show you. She's literally just laying on a rock in the middle of the river. But I think tonight what we're gonna be doing is just eating some dinner, resting up, drinking a lot of water, and getting ready for this hike tomorrow. And at some point, Rachel's gonna show back up. Hopefully she'll come find us. Well, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun is just peeking over the mountains. I think the girls are still sleeping, but Justin and I are getting ready. We're eating breakfast to get ready for the hike.
I can see my breath.
I know, right? Taking the van out to the trailhead. Christina and Rachel are still somewhat sleeping in the back. I know we woke them up just to use the thing. But we're just about to go over Independence Pass, and then it's probably another 20 minutes to the trailhead. Should be good to go.
Bye, have fun.
All right, bye guys. See you in like 12, 13 hours.
Wait. We have to pick you up?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were just leaving you here. That's
Oh.
not cool.
Gosh. All right, we just made it to the top of the trailhead. Conundrum Hot Springs is 9 miles that direction, the top of the ridge, which you can't see, nor can we. Justin, you ready for this? There's gonna be a lot of,
I don't know.
a lot of sightseeing, a lot of B-roll. I can't, I'm just gonna enjoy the day, see what we find, bring you along for the hike. And the girls are gonna go hang out in Aspen for the day. I'm sure they're gonna complain about that.
Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here we go, our way to the top of a mountain. I didn't have enough breakfast because I have butterflies in my stomach.
This is gonna be at the end of the day, and you start the hike in the morning, you end the hike at night at sundown. We gotta go all the way up to that top peak where the sun's hitting. Up there. Oh gosh. We just hit the first sun of the trail. It finally crested over the mountain back there. I'd point the camera that direction, but it probably just blinds you. But man, starting to feel warm. We're about 2.5 miles in. We just crossed a bridge, which was the 2.5 mile mark. We did it in about an hour. So we're still on the relative flat. So that means we're holding about a 2.5 mile an hour pace right now. That's kind of our goal for the beginning approach. And then as we start going uphill, I bet that's gonna slow down a good bit. We're hoping to get up there by 1 o'clock. We'll see how it goes. That gives us about 3 hours up in the hot spring area. And then we're gonna have to make it back down to get down before sunset. But man, these valleys are just incredible.
I didn't know places like this existed.
Filming on the camera, and I was just thinking to myself that, you know, we typically are building things on this channel. You know, we definitely go on adventures, you know, take the buses out and stuff, but I really hope that some of this scenery comes through on camera and that you can enjoy it a little bit with us, because as we said in previous videos, Justin's been fighting to come on this trip with me for over 5 years, so the fact that it's now happening, man, you just smile around every bend, and I hope that you guys are too. You know, really, just, my gosh, and we get to go all the way up there. So all that to say, in the steam, sun-rising morning, this hike and taking Justin on this trip, this is why we build buses, and this is why we choose to live on the road, for experiences like this. It may take a year to build a bus, but it only takes about, you know, 10 minutes to get on a hike and just find it all worth it.
The only thing I've realized in the past 2 weeks is that bus or van or, you know, car top 10, whatever, it's really just a key. You know, not to get too corny, but opening up to this, I mean, it's just a tool. It's not the end goal, man.
But buses are cool, right, though?
No, don't get me wrong.
Buses are cool, right, though?
It doesn't matter what it is.
Our first stop of the trip, about, I don't know, 3.5 miles in. Justin is literally steaming because he had his jacket on the whole time and all the moisture was just staining his jacket. So he's just, yeah, you can actually see it on camera. We've seen a couple other backpackers on the trip already. They're heading up, probably staying for the night. We didn't get permits. You can only stay overnight if you get a permit at this exact hike. You know, we're doing a there and back.
Hey Mike, what
That's your poop bag, Justin.
Poop bag?
If you need to go, you gotta put it in that bag because they want to protect the trail.
I thought this was a Jiffy Pop.
Oh, well, you could try to eat it. I just don't think you're gonna like the way it tastes. I have no clue how far up the hike we are. It's been about 3 hours. We've been doing about 2 miles an hour, so I'm thinking about 6 miles, which means we should have just about 3 to get to the top. Just wanted to pull out the camera real quick and just show you where we are. If you get anything from this video, just go build a bus and drive around the country. Like, It's just unreal.
That's all I gotta say about it.
It just goes to show. You just never know where you're gonna end up when you wake up in the morning, and every day, whew, is a new day. What was that, Justin?
I said, trying to like take a picture of this and capture what it actually is. It's like trying to draw the Mona Lisa freehand with a crayon after seeing it once. It doesn't work.
We've arrived at our first river crossing, so there's no bridge on this one. We gotta actually walk across, take our shoes off. It's gonna be cold, but it's gonna be fun. You ready to cross the river?
Just do it.
It's like we're in Oregon Trail, forge the river.
Aw, man.
I just checked the map. It looks like the creek crossing where there's no bridge, which I'm going to assume is this, is at 6.5 miles, which means we have, what, 2.5 left? Yep. So we have 2.5 more miles to head up the trail to get up to the springs. It's currently 10:30. So that means we left at 7, 8, 9, 10, 3.5 hours, 6.5 miles. So that's, yeah, we're holding a 2-mile-an-hour pace. We're gonna get up there in 4.5 hours. Dude, we got an hour left and we get to sit in the hot spring. We're gonna get there before noon. Justin, how do you feel? Because I know you were worried about this hike. You're holding a 2-mile-an-hour pace right now.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is tough.
Oh no, it's definitely tough.
This is very tough, but it's, I mean, look around, it's.
We're about a half a mile from the hot springs, just up here. You see these signs, or even like there's a spot right here. These are designated camping spots. I think there's about 20 of them up here. These are the spots that I was saying before you have to get a permit to camp at. Some pretty nice spots up here. I can't imagine how cold it gets at night, you know, camping well above 11,000 feet, but it has got to be beautiful to see the sunrise. Well, we're gonna head up to the hot springs, go check it out, and we'll see you up there. Well, we made it up to the hot springs, and there's no one here. Everyone must still be at their campsites eating lunch or something, but hot spring, mountain view at over 11,000 feet. We ended up making it in just over
4 hours, 34 minutes.
We made it in 4 hours and 34 minutes, which is just over, or just under a 2-mile-an-hour pace. Aspen is way down in the valley where we started, and Justin, now we get to just enjoy the hot spring. We had a pretty great time in the springs, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna head up the hill a little bit, try to find somewhere to cook lunch. There's no one here right now, but we wanna go cook lunch somewhere else just to cook away from the springs. But also if anyone does come up, then they have the same experience that we just had, which is pretty much the hot springs by ourselves. So the springs are right down there. There's our view. We followed one of the signs to Camp 3. Apparently there's a tent camp that you can permit rent back in the woods back there, but this is just a little bit of an overlook over the waterfall, over the hot spring. I think this is a great spot to cook some lunch. All right, Justin, that was your first mountain meal, chili over a little fire stove. How was it?
Best chili I ever had in my life. Don't tell my mom.
This is gonna go on YouTube. I think she's gonna, you know.
Oh boy.
A little stove, just boil this guy up. I don't know, we're probably burning like 3,000 calories today, so eating this little chili that's like 400 calories, it's replacing a lot of what we're burning, so it's worth it.
This is like, I'm honestly so like grateful for, like we probably got an experience that most people don't get to get up here. It's almost like someone closed it off for us, which is not what happened, obviously.
So now that we had lunch, I think we're gonna clean up on this spot up here, probably head back down to the spring, you know, go for a dip for a little bit, hang out in there. And then I think we have about an hour and a half until our turnaround time where we have to start heading back down the mountain. We planned out that we'd have about 3.5 hours up here, and then we have to get back down to meet up with the girls at 7:30. They're gonna meet us at the trailhead. So we wanna stick to our times just so that they know we're safe, we know they're okay. Stick to the plan, that's the most important thing, stick to the plan. If anything, this is going better than planned because we're just getting quite the experience up here. And I hope you're, you know, enjoying the view. This is the fun. We watched the Ivan build for over a year. We built the bus, we drove out to Colorado, the bus broke down, it's over at Jimmy's, but it doesn't matter because we all made it. It served its purpose, we made it. We made it to the mountains. Unfortunately, it's time to head down the mountain. We gotta say goodbye, head back to the campsite, go see Dale, back to boondocking. Well, we're back to the 6.5 mile checkpoint on the trail. This is the river that we gotta cross, take our shoes off, and forge across the river. Man, coming down is a totally different experience than going up. When you're going up, one, you're tired, and two, you're looking at everything from a different direction. Now we're walking down the valley, and we just get to stare down the valley the entire way. Justin is so excited to cross this river.
No, I'm not. It was fun doing it on the way up because like, oh, we're excited to go up. Now it's like, we're going back to the car.
Should we cross there or there or there? All right, here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. You loved it, didn't you?
Yeah.
If you were wondering if it was cold, there's your answer. Well, we think we have 3 miles left to go to get down back to the trailhead where the girls might be there, they might not be. It's 5:38 currently. Our goal is to get back by 7:07, which means this entire trip was 12 hours. Yeah, we might have to start running because we got 3 miles in exactly an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So that's like 2 mile an hour pace.
Doable, but yeah.
I think we could do it.
I think we're both officially out of water now.
Yeah, I'm pretty much almost out. I got about 6 ounces left. Justin's pretty much out. So I don't know if we're gonna make it 12 hours. I'd love to always give ourselves a challenge. It's just too much fun. All right, you finish that up and we'll go. We're gonna make it?
We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it?
We're gonna make it. We're gonna get cheeseburgers.
We're gonna get what?
Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. I think you deserve a cheeseburger after this hike, Justin. Somewhere around 11 hours ago, we were heading up the ridge through this exact spot, and the sun was coming over this ridge, and now it's setting over this ridge. That is just such a cool thing to watch the shadows go from one side of the ridge to the other throughout the hike. It just changes everything, but I think we got about a mile left. We're gonna make it, Justin. Dude, just turn around quick.
We went kind of far, man.
Dude, we came from that peak way back there.
A long way.
I see the end in sight. I think I see a van. I don't think it's Christina's. Justin should come over this ridge in a second. I'll check the time. Looks like we got 20 minutes to spare. It is 6:45. 2 minutes means we will have done it in 11 hours and 40 minutes round trip. Assuming we also stayed at the top, we figured for about 3.5 hours. So that was 18 miles, quite the day. Hey, Justin! Justin! If you make it in less than 2 minutes, you did it in 11 hours and 40 minutes. 2 minutes, he's running. He wants to make it. And Rachel and Christina are already here. Well, I want to finish first.
And the winner is Michael!
Wow! Justin, we did it. Same when we were up on top of the hot spring that I was hoping Christina and Rachel found something awesome to do. And besides just hanging out in the van, apparently, they also found a hot spring. Yours wasn't 18 miles away though, I bet.
No. You win.
All right, well, I think at this point we're gonna head back to the campsite and go make sure Dale's okay. And
Yeah, we haven't gone back to the campsite.
yeah, we gotta go make sure Dale's okay. Dale?
No, we didn't.
No, he didn't.
Oh, that's exactly where we were.
Dale! Dale! He's totally asleep. 20, yeah, he's totally asleep.
Yeah, we just scared. He was sitting here for a little bit.
We just got back to the camp boondocking spot. Dale's asleep. 20 bucks, Dale's asleep. Well, it's another morning. We already started cleaning up all the spots. Justin right now is actually picking up any garbage that he's finding around the campsite. A friend of ours just showed up, and when I say a friend, I mean a fellow traveler. They're looking for a spot to stay for the night, so we decided that we'd head out because we're heading up towards Rocky Mountain National Park and give them this spot for the night. So in the next video, we're gonna be heading up to Rocky Mountain National, but I hope you enjoyed the hot springs, enjoyed the hike, and just hanging out the boondocking spot with us. And as always, thank you to everyone over on Patreon for supporting this channel. Well, we'll see you next time.